What's up everybody? So today I am driving the 2013 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. This particular model is the MR, which gives it the 6-speed twin clutch gearbox with the steering column mounted aluminum paddle shifters. I would like to give a huge thank you to Champion Car Company. I don't know how they found this car, but this is a bone stock Evo 10 that they have, and that's pretty hard to find in the tuner car world. So be sure to check out their website. I'll have the link to their website as well as the link to this exact car in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button down below, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. So underneath the hood of the Lancer Evolution is a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. The engine pumps out 291 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. And with all Evos, this is an all-wheel drive car, and it does have one of the most advanced all-wheel drive systems, especially for a car in this price category. And then, like I mentioned earlier, this does have the 6-speed twin clutch gearbox, and then there is the 5-speed manual, which is available in the GSR model. And with the twin clutch, you get lightning quick shifts. And with the curb weight coming in around 3,500 pounds, you can expect to see this car do 0 to 60 in about 4.5 to 5 seconds, depending on the trim level, and then of course driver skill and road conditions. So as far as acceleration goes, the Evo's got tons of power. You can really feel the turbo engage extremely quickly. Between each shifts, there's no interruption in power like you would see with a manual. For the braking system in the Evo, you do get 4-wheel Brembo brakes, which is expected. You get a 4-piston caliper for the front and then 2-piston calipers in the rear. And when you slam on the brakes, they do a great job stopping the car. I could imagine how awesome this car would be out on the track or in the mountain roads. You have great handling, just the whole nimble characteristics of it. So as far as handling goes for the Evo, it is so planted around the turns. Very limited body roll, it just seems to take the turn with ease, and you can feel the front wheels just pulling the front of the car out of the turn. And with the power going to the front and the rear wheels, you can feel the car just grip, and you do have different driving modes. Pressing this little all-wheel control button, you can go from tarmac, gravel, and snow, so the vehicle will optimize traction and power. As far as the looks go for the Evo, the front end is extremely bold, very aggressive looking with the wide appearance. You get the large opening in the center with the intercooler down below. The side profile is pretty sleek. With the MR, you do not get the large wing spoiler that you get on the GSR. This just has the small, subtle looking lip spoiler. And then for the rear end, you get the nice looking diffuser down below with the dual exhaust system. So overall, I think the looks are really cool. It's nothing too extravagant. It's just a aggressive appearing 4-door sedan. So now let's take a look at the interior. On the inside, you get full leather interior, leather Recaro racing seats in the front, and these bolsters do a fantastic job keeping you in a sharp turn. The bolsters down below do a great job holding my hips in place, and then the bolsters up top, my whole shoulders and torso are nice and secure in the seats. And then you do have manual adjustments forward and back, and then a knob on the back side where you can do the recline. You also get a small leather wrapped steering wheel with some aluminum trim, and then all your audio and Bluetooth buttons. And then the nicest part about the steering wheel is what lies behind them, which are these 2 aluminum paddle shifters, and they're much taller than a lot of cars come with nowadays, and they are steering column mounted. So no matter where your steering wheel is, you always know exactly where the paddle is. And then in the center, you have your leather wrapped shift knob with some stitching on it, and then an aluminum piece that you pull up to get out of park. And if you pop it over to the left, it puts you right into manual mode. And then a little further down where it says twin clutch SST, you can move that button, go up for sport mode, and then scroll it down for normal mode. And then you'll see your terrain selectability. Then you got your cup holder and your center armrest. And for the dashboard of the car, it looks much better the way this one's set up with the navigation screen. It keeps the interior looking up to date with the nice function of navigation. Some black trim going along as well. So I think overall the interior is pretty nice looking. Nothing too it's modern looking for a 2013 vehicle. Nice aluminum accents, leather, and really the seats and the steering wheel are the main focus of this car, being a performance driver's car. And all you really want is a good driver position, good seats to hold you, and a nice steering wheel. So as for power, so the car's got some get up and go. That 300 pound-feet of torque does its job down low, and then it's got enough horsepower to carry the power so you don't feel any flat spots with it. And like I said, this is a bone stock Evo, stock tune, exhaust intake, everything is stock, and I'm really impressed with the stock tune, especially comparing it to my Genesis Coupe, which does have the same engine, just a little bit smaller turbo, and a Hyundai tune versus the Mitsubishi tune. So I like with this car's tune, the turbo engages at the low RPM. You don't really have to wait for it at all. There's not much turbo lag. So let's just do a quick test. We'll drop it down to third gear. Just a slow roll under 3,000 RPM and see if we can feel the turbo building. So gassing it. So it's pretty smooth. You don't really feel any turbo lag. That was from about 2,800 RPM, and the car just seems to build and get quicker as it goes up the rev counter. And as far as visibility goes in the Evo, it's a four-door sedan, so it's pretty good. You have excellent visibility all around. You can easily see what's going on. The car itself doesn't have a very large footprint, so it's pretty easy to drive around in parking lots and park it. The mirrors seem to do a great job letting me know what's behind me. So finishing up test driving in the Evo 10. This is an iconic car. I've been a huge fan of it ever since I was a little kid, and all I knew it was is the Evo. I didn't know it was a Mitsubishi or a Lancer or anything. I just heard the word Evo and knew that meant something cool. With this one, it's much more civilized than the Evo 8 and 9. Those are, it'd be interesting to daily drive them. This car, I could see daily driving. You have cruise control, technically an automatic transmission to just, put it in drive and just cruise. But it also has the fun sports car things that you would want in a sports car, because obviously the Evo is not just a typical sedan. It's a quick car. You have plenty of power in the stock form. I couldn't imagine how awesome this car is going to be with a tune. Doesn't sound too special right now being bone stock, but with an upgraded exhaust system, I'm sure this thing will sound like a monster. I think the Evo could be one of the best cars to buy just because it does have the practicality of a sedan, rear seats, a pretty good sized trunk, and it can go anywhere with all-wheel drive. This really is a rally car built for the streets. That's kind of how the whole Evo started. So overall, the Evo 10 is a fantastic car. Lots of performance, lots of potential with it, with tuning it and modifications. Looks really cool, super sleek, super aggressive. The interior, I think, looks really nice. Leather interior and sunroof and all that. So it's definitely a pretty updated car. Fantastic performance and practicality. So overall, it's a great car. So once again, huge thank you to Champion Car Company for providing this vehicle for today's video. Don't forget to check out their website and the link to this vehicle in the description below. Don't forget to give this video the thumbs up, click that subscribe button down below, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram. I'll see you all next video.